Travelers Aid International has decided that the various airport volunteer web pages should have the same look and feel and be hosted on the same server. Our current volunteer web page will expire on May 13th, 2018, and will be replaced by the new travelersaid.org/Reagan page. The new page has all of the links and more that our former page has, but the display is different. Both pages are currently up and running, but as of May 13th, our old volunteer page will no longer be available. So, let's take a tour of the new page. We're going to log into our new page at travelersaid.org/Reagan. This page is called the public page for Travelers Aid at Reagan National. Each of the tabs along the top of the page can be selected using the arrow. This page can also be viewed on a smartphone or notebook or other mobile device. Anyone can access it to help them navigate Reagan National and find Travelers Aid assistance. Now to the private page, which is the workhorse page for our DCA volunteers. At the very top of the Reagan page on the right, place your arrow and select Volunteer Login. A login page will appear. The private page is accessed with a username and password. All volunteers will use the same username and password. The username is DCA2. The password is Volunteer at Reagan, V0LUNTEER at Reagan. Note that the 0 in volunteer is a 0, not a capital letter O. The first time you enter this, Chrome or Safari or Internet Explorer will ask if you would like to save the password. Saying yes should help for future access. We will also have cards at every desk with the new volunteer page information printed on them so you can grab a card. So let's log in. We are now on the dashboard, the first page of our new volunteer private web page. To the right, we have the airline information. To reach the airline website, just click on the airline name. Let's look at the left side of the page. The headers are in alphabetical order. Let's click on Airport Info Reagan National. This opens the listing of frequently needed and used airport links. Scroll down the page and click on Project Journey. When you are done viewing that page, go to the top of the page and close the Project Journey tab. The other headers include the familiar information we use now: ground transportation, tourism, etc. To open one of these headers, click on the title and a full list of links will appear. To close out of the full list, click on the header again. At the very bottom of the left-hand list is the critical link for volunteer info. Click on this header, and the first entry will always be for the Volgistics login screen. It is from here that you will now access our scheduling system. Right below the Volgistics link is the link to the volunteer blog. A couple of tips on how to navigate within this new page. If you end up in a location you weren't expecting, you can click on Dashboard and return to the private page or dashboard. Sometimes you can use the back arrow to return to a page. Other times you need to go to the top and close the tab. You can also use the back arrow to go to the Reagan public page. When you are ready to return to the private pages, just click on Dashboard at the top right. When you are done with your session, return to the top of the page, right-hand side, and click on Log Out. We hope you enjoy the new web page experience. It is available now for full use and will be added to the desktop at the information desks on Tuesday, May 1st. The public page will be the home page at the desks. Simply go to the volunteer login at the top right, then click on Log On to make your way to the dashboard. The login information has been pre-programmed. If you have any questions, we are here to help.